Okay, so I basically was inspired to finally do a walkthrough video of my Minecraft. I'm going to apologize ahead of time because I'm congested as hell. The area that we're in now is the area I've dubbed Belgarde. It's the first settlement that I had in Minecraft. Basically, my spawn point is in that little hut over there. And all this area was area that I expanded. There's an underground tunnel system that leads under all the buildings, the step pyramid, the defensive tower. Well, I'm going to head over to the main complex. Got my reed farm, my tree farm, my cactus farm. And this is basically the area that I learned to play the game. I'm going into the main building, and this is literally the very first entrance I had. Down there is the Great Hall, and I'll go down there in a bit. Little closet. You'll see where that leads in a bit. This little outcropping was the first major area that I built to protect myself from the evils of outside. I'm playing on peaceful just to keep from being bothered by nasty stuff. I'm going to go up to the area that I've dubbed the kitchen. I'm trying to make a flow since everything is very interconnected. One of the problems I had early on was that, cooking meat is a pain in the ass, so I created this area up here so I could have my ready-made food stored, and all these furnaces just sitting here waiting to cook ham. Anyway, and this leads out again onto a nice wooden balcony. Goes on the balcony that's onto the glass area. I'm going to go into the Great Hall through another entrance. I like connecting everything. This is the main shaft of my structure. That leads up to the tower defense. We'll go up there in a bit. But this is the main shaft that went down to bedrock for the first time. And there's really nothing of interest down there other than my branch mining. And this was an area that I called the Great Hall. There's another entrance from outdoors right over here. And this was really a natural cave system that I found and then adapted to my use. This was a room that I was experimenting with trying to create an obsidian farm. It never really functioned right. Cave room that I carved out, never really did anything with. This is my incinerator. Basically allows you to drop things in the lava, get rid of them. This is the lava tube that led from the closet I showed you upstairs. And then this is the main hub for crafting as I explored. Had several ovens here. Had storage chests that were just chock full of stone tools ready to be taken down into the depths. And this is the main storeroom for the facility. Everything is neatly labeled, so that I can easily find whatever I'm looking for. And honestly, I've never really raided this box too much. I still have 35 diamond in here. As I moved past this facility, I didn't really want to cadaver it too bad. But then we've got a cave system that connects it out to the area that I call the grotto, and it connects up to the main entrance. We'll explore the grotto in a little bit, but there's another connection that goes back to the Great Hall, and this is one of the things that I started but never really did anything with, but my underwater tunnel. I had grand designs of creating a rapture-like, area, but I'm trying to move quickly since I'm fighting the YouTube limit and I don't really have video editing software. So let's go back down to the grotto. Grotto was my experiment with growing trees underground. So I've got the grotto, I've got a farm, I've got the reed area. This tunnel leads down to the pyramid, that leads to another bedrock shaft. Go back up into the main facility. And we'll head up to the tower defense system. Basically, I've got this skylight that leads all the way down to bedrock, which was really handy as I was clearing it out because if there were skeletons and stuff, they'd get ignited by the sunlight. So I've got this system that leads all the way down, and this was a tower that I built around it after the fact. So go up into the tower. And this is a little kludgy because of work I've been doing on the canal system, but I can look up and you can oversee the land. And you can see that I've got a fence that encompasses all of the area that I called my domain. But there came a time where I wanted to move out and expand. So I created this thing that I call the Ancient Causeway to an area called Mount Kraken. And I will cut this video off here and continue on later with that.